got action at Tritlagasa. Anna, get on it.
Good morning to you too, Sven. What's going on?
The police have caught some smugglers. Get me the details.
Contraband? Any idea what's being moved?
The only moving you should be concerned about is you moving there.
Hi there. What's happening over here?
Miss Myers, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to share this information.
I'd ask Uli, but I don't see him around. It can't be that big of a deal, can it?
Indeed it can't, ma'am. Just some smugglers. The neighbors reported suspicious behavior. People sneaking around. I caught one of them. He's on his way to the police station now.
Oh, well, Nua, that's good news. What were they trying to smuggle?
Well, actually, my colleagues caught him. Just some alcohol.
You reckon?
Yes, I'm a pretty astute observer.
There may be something to this. Thanks. I'll snap a few photos and be on my way.
Make sure I look great for the front page.
Looks like they were loading the contraband from the backyard into the truck. I should take a closer look. This must be where they store their goods. I found benzodrine. So here's what this is all about.
Have you found something? An inhaler?
It's not just an inhaler. Benzodrine is an amphetamine, a central nervous system stimulant.
So, like a narcotic drug?
Exactly. I'll need to photograph this.
I'll take it from here.
Ernestine, hello! Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been?
Miss Myers,
You don't look well. Did something happen?
I've just found that Dr. Brunner. Dear Lord, he was such a great man.
Oh dear. I'm so sorry.
Miss Myers, maybe you could come with me. Take a look at the scene. We haven't had the most competent officers lately. Your help would be much appreciated.
You're being unfair. Lieutenant Uli Reiter knows what he's doing. but I'd certainly be willing to help you out. I'll swing by the hospital later today. I need to finish an assignment beforehand. All right?
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Myers.
Time to get back to the office now. Time to write The draft article is finished. Time to pick a photo. Which one should I go with? Great. Let's see if Sven's in so I can show him the article.
Got the article? So what's all the noise about the Trittlegasse? Benzodrine inhalers. Well, that's a large amount. You got any idea what they want them for?
I believe the government is looking to make this substance illegal. Someone could be stockpiling them for profit once they're off the market.
As of right now, it's just an inhaler.
Well, yes, but
Anything else noteworthy?
the police caught one of the smugglers, but I haven't had the chance to talk to him. And their truck had German license plates. They might have been planning to move their cargo to Germany.
All right, that'll do. Well done.
I should call Uli to find out more about what happened at the hospital.
Uli Reiter speaking.
It's Anna. Something went down at the hospital. You're on the case, I believe.
What? How do you... There is no case. It was an accident.
I promised one of the nurses I'd look into it, if that's all right with you.
Fine. But let me make one thing crystal clear.
Yes, Uli?
I am not one of your buddies who'll do whatever you tell them to do.
Understood, Uli.
Very well. I'll see you there then.
Perfect.
Anna, you came. I'm so glad. This way, please, into the laboratory. The police are insisting that it was an accident. But Dr. Bruno was always extremely careful.
Anna, come in. I'll show you around. Karl Bruno, found dead in the storage room. He suffocated to death. The door slammed shut on him, trapping him inside. It didn't take long. The room is pretty small and doesn't have any ventilation.
An unfortunate accident.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Isn't that against the rules? I didn't bring a journalist to a crime scene, you know. It's nothing personal, Miss...
Anna Myers. You must be Ralph Zachs. Pleasure to meet you.
Have we met before?
Not in person. I read an article about you in Science Universe.
Anna has already proved herself to be a reliable person. Dr. Sachs was Brunner's partner.
I'm sorry for your loss, Doctor.
Now that we're acquainted, let's take a look around.
Great! I found a skull. A fellow of infinite jest.
May I? We'd often use it to hold the door open.
Any idea why Carl didn't use it this time?
People are more forgetful when they're in a hurry, focused on something.
It's also possible that Dr. Brunner put the skull in place to hold the door, but somebody could have kicked it out of place, thus trapping the doctor.
How cruel. Why would someone want to do that?
Do you know if there's anybody who benefits from Dr. Brunner's death?
No. He was the kindest man I have ever known.
We also found a death note inside. Take a look.
This is the end. There is no need to look into the circumstances. Carl Brunner. What an unusual death note.
In what?
Furthermore, he's instructing us not to look into the matter. And why does it start with a lowercase t? It almost seems cryptic.
Dirk has already confirmed that it's Carl Brunner's handwriting.
Can we take a look at the body?
It's over there.
A pen. Must be what he wrote the note with. He had a light with him. They must have been made by Dr. Brunner. Great! I found a lockbox. Uli, this lockbox has scratches on it. Let's have Dirk examine it.
All right.
The death note is a torn page. Do we know where it was ripped from?
Not yet, no.
We should find out. Might explain why the note is so strange. Was this laboratory his permanent workspace?
We were doing all our research here, but we also have an office. Let me take you there. Miss Myers, please, right over here.
What were you and your partner working on?
Creating a vaccine for poliomyelitis. Our ambitious goal to eradicate the disease was starting to appear feasible.
I hope you achieve your noble goals soon.
The vaccine is almost complete, within arm's reach. However, after this grim turn of events, the whole project is in peril. I'm uncertain whether I'm capable of finishing it by myself.
Keep at it, Doctor. Many lives are at stake.
I will do my best, thank you. This is his desk.
We're excited that you're considering a permanent position with us. As the largest hospital in Europe, we're in a position to offer you the best working conditions for your projects. Was Dr. Brunner tempted to change jobs? This information differs from what Dr. Sachs said. All his writing is in blue ink. The mug is full. Must have been in a rush. This might take a while, and I imagine you've got matters to attend to.
I do. I'm going to have to make some tough decisions. I'd better start piecing things back together before the whole project goes belly up. Stay here for as long as you need. I'll be on my way now.
Thanks for everything. We'll get to the bottom of this. Great! I found a blueprint. What is this strange apparatus? Maybe Dr. Sachs could enlighten me. Ernestine, where can I find Dr. Sachs?
He is with a patient at the moment upstairs. All of Dr. Brunner's patients have been transferred to him for the time being, so he has plenty of work.
Think I could talk to any of them?
Of course. You should start with Caroline. Dr. Brunner spent a lot of time with her. Oh, and make sure you grab a surgical mask before you go upstairs.
Great! I found a mask. I need to put on a mask. Doctor, sorry to bother you. I meant to ask...
Now is a bad time, Miss Myers. Caroline, try to relax. Damn it. Miss Myers, some help. I need leg braces, quick. Hurry up. Pass me the leg braces.
There you go.
Would you please use the ankle straps to restore? One more thing. Please call Ernestine and tell her to grab an adrenaline.
I'm on it. Dr. Zarks needs you to bring him a syringe of adrenaline right now.
One if there's some adrenaline in the office. Let's move. I get the adrenaline. You grab a syringe from the cupboard. Syringe.
Yes, hold her down. Miss, some assistance.
We've got this.
Just a little longer.
Everything's okay.
Do you think I'll be able to talk to the patient anytime soon?
It's hard to tell, but definitely not right now. I'm sorry you've had to witness this, Miss Myers.
That's okay. Glad I could help. Speaking of help, could you tell me what this blueprint is of?
That's an iron lung. Carl was working on it. It's a ventilator that encloses a patient and stimulates breathing by varying the pressure inside.
So, essentially, it's a device that breathes for you.
Correct. Except Carl couldn't get it to work, and he hadn't made any progress with it in quite a while. It was a distraction from working on the vaccine more than anything else.
I see.
Is there anything else? I'm quite tight on time, unfortunately.
No problem, Doctor. I've kept you long enough. I shouldn't disturb the patient.
Miss Myers! Miss Myers, wait! I didn't have a chance to thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I'd be delighted to have you come over this evening.
I'd love to.
Splendid. I'll see you later.
Looks like the police already cleared out. There are a couple of things I need to discuss with Uli. I should head off to the police station, in that case.
Anna, we were just about to close the case. Everything's conclusive. It was an unfortunate accident. I'm closing it as soon as Dirk fills out his part of the paperwork. Anna, there's nothing else to look into. We've got to draw the line somewhere.
I understand. I'd like to have a word with Dirk. Is he down there?
Yes, I'll be with you shortly.
Dirk, how can I help you? We don't have much time left.
Looks like you already met with Uli.
Yes. And I can't say I'm surprised. So there's no time to waste.
I'm still working on the fingerprints.
Did you manage to open the scratched-up lockbox Uli brought earlier?
I didn't.
Well, where is it?
In this cabinet. The key should be around there somewhere.
Okay. Keep working on those fingerprints. I've got it. I found a key. Got it. Now for the fun part. That was easier than expected.
Any progress?
I've just cracked the lockbox, and we were about to see what's inside.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
Why would Dr. Brunner scratch an empty box?
Maybe he was alluding to something that should have been there.
Maybe somebody cleared it out before we got to the hospital.
Or maybe the scratches have nothing to do with the case and were made prior to the accident. In any case, it's not enough for us to proceed with the investigation.
Something is off with this accident. Uli, you see it too, don't you? The skull, a full mug of coffee, this scratched, empty lockbox. There are too many strange details to write them all off as pure chance.
If you look close enough, everything becomes strange. You're losing perspective.
If you'll excuse me, I've got something.
What is it?
As you may know, paper is a fibrous material. It absorbs oils really well. It's near impossible to get rid of it, even right after light contact. You could try to do so with rubber or a bit of water, but I think it's still possible to trace.
What exactly did you find?
Is it a fingerprint on one of the papers?
Yes. No. Well, not exactly. It's what I didn't find. The death note is absolutely clean. There's no trace of skin oils whatsoever.
Are you absolutely certain there's no trace?
I double-checked.
He could have been wearing gloves.
Correct, except there were no gloves at the scene.
Is Dr. Brunner's pen here?
Yes, it's among the rest of the evidence.
Great! I found a pen. As I thought. The ink is blue.
What's the matter?
There. Check the ink color.
The death note was written in black.
Dr. Brunner always used this pen. All his writing was in blue. I skimmed through a stack of papers in his office. He never used black ink, not even once.
Dirk, we'll need you to redo the graphology analysis on the note.
All right.
I guess the case is still open?
Yes, this is reason enough for us to explore these possibilities. We're not closing the case. Yet.
Good. I have to run now. I promised a friend I'd pay her a visit.
Good evening. Welcome to my home.
Sorry I'm late. I've convinced the police to keep the case open.
They're still implying it was an accident, aren't they? Such nonsense. Could I offer you some coffee? Tea?
Don't trouble yourself. I'll fix some myself.
probably want sugar. Make sure you stir it well.
It doesn't look like you live here alone.
I don't. Both my husband and my daughter are out working. I'm sorry about that. Charles isn't very welcoming and prefers to hide from the public.
I know exactly what you mean.
You have to try one of these homemade biscuits. Georgette is a great baker.
Delicious. Thank you. I was meaning to ask you about Dr. Zox and Dr. Brunner. What was their relationship like?
How can I put it? Manipulative? Yes, manipulative. That would be the best word. Dr. Brunner was all about helping people. He was exceptional at that. The patient's well-being and progress in the medical field were his singular goals.
Dr. Zox seems to be more arrogant.
Exactly. He's self-centered, much more drawn by the money. I think he used Dr. Brunner.
In what way?
It'd be better if you saw for yourself. Read the article in the latest issue of Science Universe. There's one over there.
Please, don't stand up. I'll get it. Great! I found a magazine. I intend to combat polio with my new vaccine. Wait a second. Aren't both of them supposed to be the inventors?
I can assure you Dr. Brunner did most of the work, if not all of it.
This is important. I'll look into it. It's getting late. Thank you for the warm welcome, Ernestine. I'll keep you informed about the case.
Oh, think nothing of it, Anna. Glad to have you over.
Anna Myers speaking.
Uli here. We should head to the hospital. Are you available right now?
Yes.
Morning, Anna. I've got an urgent assignment. There's a man perched on the building on the 4th floor. I need you there as soon as possible.
I'm pretty busy right now. Could you take it up with Matt, please? He's more than capable of taking photos of this suicidal guy.
What? Suicide?
1 minute.
Not a single minute to waste. Go, right now.
Uli, you'll have to go on without me. I'll join you as soon as I can.
Wait, Anna, don't hang up. What's this about a suicide?
Where is the man perched on the building?
The Boulevard. Get a couple of interviews while you're at it.
Yeah. The police sure are taking their time. Not a single officer in sight. Excuse me, has anyone called the police?
Some guy went to do it. The crowd is here mostly for entertainment, though. Oh my! Isn't that Michael Stuck?
Great. Just what we needed. That clown. Okay, let's get this over with. First, some photos. One more. Wait a minute. I can't hear what he's saying. He threw something. I found a torn passport. A German passport? What's going on? Oh, come on. I've seen enough. Back to the office. Time to write the article. Draft article, done. I'll add the torn passport as well. All I need now is to attach the photo. Which one should I go with? Time to take it to Sven.
Let's see that article. I see. A political protest. It's in the wake of the German regulations, I suppose.
Yes. They revoked the German citizenship of thousands of people. Communists, Jewish people, immigrants, opponents of the Nazi regime.
Well, that's not exactly what I expected, but Michael's involvement adds a nice touch of drama. Our readers love stories about heroes. Well done. You're good for today.
I should rush to the hospital. Seems Uli is still here. Great. Is that Caroline? Looks like somebody has a secret. Caroline is already gone. What was she getting rid of? Great! I found a tin of pills. Medication. Dr. Zox won't be too happy about that. Enough distractions. It's about time I found Uli.
Miss Myers, you made it. Thought you wouldn't show.
I got held up at the office, but I'm here now. By the way, Caroline isn't taking her medicine. I saw her outside throwing her pills away.
That girl is a troublemaker. Thanks for the intel. Did you happen to pick the pills up? That's a placebo. Dr. Bruner refused to test the vaccine on Caroline.
She wouldn't mind consuming sugar pills, which means she wasn't aware that they were a placebo.
I'll talk to her and see what's going on.
Good call. Have you seen the lieutenant?
No, but there's a constable in the lab. He might be of help.
Thank you.
You'll find a constable in the lab.
Noah, is that you? What are you doing?
Miss Myers, I'd say I'm in a bit of a pickle here.
Hold on, I'll get you out. It won't open. I'll need something to pry it open with. A scalpel. Noah, stay still. I'm trying to free you.
I can't, Miss Myers.
It's squeezing me too hard! Thank you, Miss Myers. I didn't think you'd manage it. The important thing is that the lieutenant didn't see it. You're not going to tell the lieutenant, are you? He's always such a disciplinarian.
Can't imagine why that would be. Let me guess. Maybe because I have to work with such a Burke.
Lieutenant!
Shut up!
If it weren't for your father, find Dr. Zachs and ask him to come here. Then go to the car and wait for me there.
Get to it!
Yes, sir!
Do you think I am overreacting?
No. Nua looks a little distracted and...
Troubled.
I wanted to say disorganized, but it may be the same in his case. He's certainly curious beyond his capabilities, but don't be too harsh.
If you want to fit in, you can't be above criticism.
Anyway, did you find anything?
I've been rummaging through Dr. Bruner's work files. I found something that could prove useful for Dirk's graphology analysis. But I couldn't find any of the vaccine patient's test data.
You think this is related to Dr. Bruner's case in some way?
It's too early to tell.
Fair enough. I think we should check the other lockboxes.
Why?
Since the scratched one was empty, we could have missed other scratches that Dr. Bruner might have left. Empty. Wait a second. There's something on the back. Scratches. This one's scratched too. It seems that all of them have scratches.
But why would he scratch the backs?
This indicates forethought. It doesn't seem like an accident. This was planned.
We'll put it all together at the station. I could use an extra pair of hands. Could you find Noah and send him my way?
Yeah, sure. Where's that unruly constable? Ernestine, have you seen Constable Nua by any chance? He should be here by now.
I've been here for a while, but he hasn't passed through.
Thank you, Ernestine. I presume he's still looking for Dr. Zox, like Uli ordered. Really, Nua?
It was an accident, Miss Myers. I was looking for Dr. Zox, and this thing fell on me out of nowhere.
Did it scare you to death?
Not funny, Miss Myers. Could you help me put it back together?
All right, but let's be quick. Uli is waiting for you at the lab. Now we need to put the organs back in place.
I don't see them.
I'll finish up here, no problem. Just go meet Uli at the lab.
Yes, ma'am.
Great, I found a skeleton hand. Great, I found a skull. Great, I found a liver. Our inanimate friend still needs a heart, I believe. Great, I found a heart. Let's attach everything.
Miss Myers, what brings you here? How's the investigation going? I thought it was finished.
There have been some new developments. We're still looking into it. While we're on the subject, I was meaning to ask you, have you and Dr. Brunner ever had disagreements while working together?
Disagreements? I mean, none that I recall.
Do you mind taking a look at this article?
Oh, you know about this. I don't have to tell you that you shouldn't believe everything you read in these things. They always tend to distort the facts.
Really?
Oh, no, not you, of course. Your articles are the exception.
Of course. So you and Dr. Brunner had no issues over this?
I had no issue with him. He kept himself to himself, so if he did have an issue with me, he simply never brought it up.
In that case, you wouldn't mind if I took a look at your workplace? Just like doctors, we have to be thorough in our work.
I don't mind. I have nothing to hide.
The same pen set as Dr. Brunner's. Blue ink. Yet all his documents are written in black. The Volunteer Society? Is that some kind of club for bored, rich layabouts? Both you and Dr. Brunner had the same pen set, right?
May I see it? Oh, yes. These were gifted to us by the mayor.
I've noticed that you usually use black ink, but this pen is blue.
I haven't used it for a while. Looks like they got mixed up. Maybe Carl accidentally took my pen.
I see. By the way, how is Dr. Brunner's patient? Sorry, I meant to say how is your patient? Caroline, think I could talk to her?
She's doing better. She should be well enough to chat.
Thank you. Hello, Caroline. And Manu, I see you've been keeping yourself busy.
High risk means high reward. Nice to see you too, Miss Myers.
You could always stop your dirty dealings and go to school.
You don't expect anything like that from him.
Exactly.
Caroline, I've been meaning to talk to you.
I've been trembling in anticipation the entire day. And you are?
Anna Myers. I'm...
Ah, yes. The journalist with all these investigations. How come all the murderers in your stories are so stupid?
She's quite something, huh?
Take Gerhard, for instance. Talking so much just to give you a chance to throw a vase at his head.
Sounds like you know a thing or two about murders.
No, it's just really boring here in the hospital. I don't have anything to do but read.
Then maybe you have some thoughts on Dr. Brunner's death, too?
There's nothing to think about. It's pretty obvious that Dr. Sachs killed him.
What makes you say that?
Carl was dissatisfied with the vaccine test results and wanted to scrap the project. Dr. Sachs wanted to keep it going. Carl would have prevented him from getting the payout for the vaccine.
That's a pretty serious accusation. Do you have any evidence to back your claims up?
It's your job to find the evidence. And either way, nobody would believe a crippled little girl.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. Pass me my crutch, please. I've had enough of this place.
Great! I found a crutch. There it is.
Don't. I've got this.
She doesn't look happy relying on others.
I don't know. I think she really liked you. Give her some time.
When did you become so insightful?
You learn more living on the streets than you think.
Evidently. Anyway, nice talking to you, but it's time I headed out.